From the days of silent movies, the dark world of film's promotion has been evolving along to the cinema itself. In the last years, the rise of online content and social media such as Twitter and Facebook has turned the art of promotion into a completely different ballgame.
Social networking is now something that's so huge that it is a vital marketing tool. It's become an absolutely fundamental part of every campaign, along with what we do in magazines, what we do on TV, what we do on radio. Online is a massive part of that.
Because of the internet, the world is now a much smaller place. It has become a global village in which the media travels much more quickly.
You know, you would have maybe a campaign in America, a campaign in UK, and UK would release much way after America. Now, often you've got the big movies being released simultaneously globally.
In the United Kingdom, most of the cinema distributors are located in central London. Between all the big names, there is a Special Treats Productions, a company that provides content and technical support to the film industry. Its chief executive disagrees on saying that social networks have revolutionized cinema promotion.
I think ordinary people, of course, talk about films they've seen and talk, but that's only an extension of the conversation they'd be having with their friends anyway. So that social chat, I think, yes, it's easier. Whether it's crucial, I'm not so sure.
Even though social networks are still new in the cinema field, other promotion techniques have been used for a long time. But people don't really know about them. A press junket, for example, sounds like a made-up word to a large majority of them.
A press junket? Don't have a clue.
A what?
I have no idea.
What, sorry?
A press junket. Okay, like a bunch of journalists go somewhere and get really drunk and sleep with hookers.
In reality, a press junket is a day in which journalists are gathered into a same hotel, where they can interview the actors and the director of a specific film.
What they are is an opportunity to get as much press done in as short a time as possible.
And to reach this goal, a very strong organization is required.
But we also need poster stands for the satellite rooms, and Colorama as well.
The press junket of X-Men First Class took place only in London. Journalists from all around the world traveled to the city to get the precious interviews. Lighting, special effects, disposition. Everything is measured with an important precision.
We could just shift it towards you just by a few inches. Of course we can.
For some journalists, a press junket is an opportunity to talk to the actors. For others, it's the economic theory of liberalism applied to promotion.
You don't have to waste a minute, you have to do, everybody has a task to do at a precise moment of the chain of promotion.
Junkets are a good opportunity to meet journalists, but after a few years of experience, the regulars might eventually get over the excitement.
You can always tell it's a new one because they're very excited, and there's the rest of us who just sit here looking bored, and occasionally you have flashes of excitement because you spoke to someone, you've got something really exciting.
But after all this waiting, each one's turn always finally comes.
So, as far as I know, you've got Genevieve,
yeah,
Francisco,
and Stefano.
Stefano, and then Simon Thompson. Do we have Camilla?
A person called the runner comes to pick up a journalist in the waiting area. He will take her to the room where the actor will be interviewed.
Jason, you're working with your mate in this film?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I am. I mean,
what's it like to work with a mate?
To be honest, because he's the governor.
Actor Jason Fleming has been set down in this room. Journalists come and go to ask the questions. He will go through 30 interviews in the morning. The timing is tight. 5 minutes per journalist, no more.
But recreate that shape.
Recreate that shape for me, please.
Oh, in real life?
In real life.
Mate, that's the one where they're going to the water.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Can we get a wider shot of that, please?
I've got that.
Have you got that? Come on.
Anyway, so X-Men is the delectable film. It's about prejudice.
A press junket is heavily branded to promote an individual film, and so very controlled in terms of the way it looks. The central monitor room gives an overview of the action.
It's just purely for the clients, for makeup artists to check the talent and that they're looking good. For us to look at technical shots, that the shots are in focus, that they're correctly exposed, and just to keep a general kind of like good view on the overall junket.
At the end of the interview, the tape is being checked to make sure that it was properly recorded. And if an actor can be on the press junket location, an alternative solution can save the live interaction of the interview. Here, actress Jennifer Lawrence is answering questions via satellite.
Okay, guys, over to you.
Whereabouts are you? It kind of looks like you're in the middle of a forest, maybe.
I am. I'm in North Carolina, in the middle of a forest.
Press junkets such as this one cost hundreds of thousands of dollars at the end of the day. The more money the distributor invests into a film's promotion, the more money it needs to make out of it. And this has an influence on the way journalists use social networks.
They need to be sure that all the information about the movie only comes out after a certain date, so we had to sign that embargo in a way to not saying anything about this movie before next Wednesday, because there's Twitter and there's Facebook and they are worried about that.
And the majority of journalists agree that the internet has now become the most important media.
I think everyone's online trying to find out, to be the first to find out what it is about the movie before it actually hits cinemas. So yeah, I think social media has definitely changed the way film is promoted.
But the very popular social networks haven't replaced traditional media yet.
People do check out the internet for early information, but still, at the end of the day, they'd still like to open the paper and read the review when it comes out, the day before the movie opens.
The internet and social networks have brought interactivity into the way films are promoted. In the future, social media is expected to have even more importance for the cinema industry. Director Tim Burton is currently writing the script of his next film, with the help of his followers.